Hey guys, it's Sage Gaming here. I'm going to be playing some Battlefield 4 campaign. I'll be in the background, but today's topic is bullying. And this is more of a personal story of mine because, I've been bullied my entire life. It's a hard subject to get on sometimes, but I feel like it's worth telling the viewers because, there could be some people out there who subscribe that could be bullied themselves. If that would either be cyberbullying, physical bullying, bullying in real life, doesn't matter. Any way possible. But yeah, I'd like to just tell you guys about personal experiences I've had with bullying over the years. And yeah, so I guess I could start with when I was in my old school at this place called Corona. We were the Corona Cavaliers, that's what our mascot was. It's in Michigan. But there I was not treated very well there. I was called names a lot. I was called fat, I was called ugly. I got told to kill myself once. I was tripped a lot. I've been punched before there. And, at the time, I really didn't realize what was going on because, I thought they were my friends. I was younger then. And then, realizing today, that they were actually just bullying me, not even being my friend or anything like that. Yeah, it was horrible there for a lot of the shit that happened there. The teachers weren't any better either, because I wouldn't exactly get harassed by them, but it came to times where it would be quite ridiculous the amount of times I would get in trouble for not turning in a piece of homework when other students will miss school for fucking 2-3 weeks, not turning a single damn thing, and get almost all A's. And then I get an F or an E, whatever. It's fucking stupid. Teachers were horrible there. All of them were mostly assholes that got on my case a lot for no reason. And yelled at me a lot. I've never hit by a teacher because if that happened, oh man, want to know what happened after that. But another one would be when I transferred to a different school after my house caught on fire. I'll explain that in a different story one day. But after that happened, we had to move to another town called Davison, and it was probably worse there than Corona because I wasn't just mentally bullied, I wasn't just verbally bullied, I was physically bullied. I have very bad chronic migraines. I think I get them because of my sight, because I'm farsighted, and I think there's a couple other problems I have with that, but those cause my headaches a lot, and they can get bad. They can get pretty bad. I've almost had to go to the hospital a couple times because of them. But what doesn't make it any better is how many times these kids would hit me in the head. They would constantly beat on me, pretty much. And I told teachers, I told my parents, and they did stuff about it, but most of the time it didn't help that much. I would also there get called fat, I would get called ugly, stuff like that. The kid tried to say that I needed to go on Weight Watchers. He would literally yell out in the hallways. I'd tell him to shut the fuck up, but he'd keep going. Smaller dude, which was weird, saying that to a bigger dude, because I'm 6 foot, weigh about 200 something pounds, so I'm a big guy, but that doesn't bother me. My weight doesn't bother me, I'm happy with myself. But keeping on with the subject, I go to a school called Grand Blanc, and that is also in Michigan, and I'm a sophomore. Well, actually I'm going to be a junior this year, but the problem there is, when I was talking about my other videos with the metal community, this is where that all started. So, about 7th to 8th grade is when I really started to get into the heavy metal. You know, I started really getting into death metal, deathcore, shit like that. Stupid subgenres, obviously. But with the amount of kids in that school who are judgmental against music, it's just ridiculous there. Because I would constantly be called a Satanist. I would constantly be called an outsider. I would be called also fat there. I would get insulted because I had long hair. I would get weird looks just because I have a piercing, which I also, yeah, I do have a piercing. I have a septum ring. I would get extremely weird looks just for the t-shirts I would wear. Because I usually, all I wear is band shirts. Like right now, I'm wearing a Day to Remember t-shirt. But I would get weird looks just because I'd be wearing a Black Dahlia Murder shirt or a Slipknot shirt or something like that. But, you know, it's just, even with that amount of bullying, you know, it sucks. But, you know, you just got to get through it, especially with cyberbullying. I get plenty of that. I've been told on many occasions to go kill myself. I've been told on many occasions that I'm worthless and that no one loves me and that my family doesn't love me, which my family does love me. I get that metal influence of myself from my parents. My dad, he grew me up on heavy metal, Pantera, Metallica, Van Halen. Not exactly metal for Van Halen, obviously, but, you know, you get the point. And, like what I was saying online, too, with people telling me to go kill myself, it was just as bad there, because, you know, I wouldn't exactly call myself emo. I went through that phase or whatever, but it's ridiculous the amount of people that get made fun of just because they may cut their skin, like cut their wrists or something like that, or just might be a little bit emotional than more people, stuff like that. It's stupid. And I know one thing is that no matter how much I've gotten bullied, I've always come through for it. You know, I've always been the better man. I've been able to pick myself back up from being in such a bad place because, you know, I do struggle with depression and anxiety and stuff like that, but I pull through it. I pull it through it strong every time. I'm able to get myself through, bring myself back up, you know, just listen to some of my music, play my guitar, you know, sing a song. Doesn't matter what you need to do. Go talk to a friend, talk to your fucking parents. Do whatever you need to do to make you happy. Do whatever you need to do just to block those people out, because if they don't like who you are, they can go fuck themselves. It's exactly what I have to say to myself all the time, because those people, they're just fucking jealous because you can be someone, because you can be you, and not just the same as everyone else. You can rise above that shit. Bullying sucks, but anybody can get through it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe, and yep, I'll see you guys next.